Am I the out of touch person? Have I been gaslighting and misrepresenting Mr. LNHistorian's take about this whole stupid drama, which again is the most unserious stuff ever? I think that this is actually just so pointless at this point, and we're arguing about technicalities. But yesterday he commented, again, I'm not sure where you get that I said he was glorifying colonization. Okay? And for the people that doesn't have the context behind this, this is the origins, right? This is the first video. This is what we heard. And I'm just gonna let this clip play just so that we have receipts, okay? So let's just play this part.
There's a certain group of anime fans that I find the most embarrassing, and it's those who unironically use the word tourists. It's gotten so bad that even big names in the community, like the Anime Man, are pushing the term. In his latest video, he actually compares anime tourists to the colonization of the Americas. Are we serious right now? You are really comparing anime becoming mainstream to the death of millions and countless atrocities? That's a new low. And before—
how else are you supposed to take this other than you condemning the Anime Man for glorifying colonization? And you know what? You are right. You never said it. You never explicitly said it. And I acknowledge. And in the video that went out like an hour ago, of course you think that I just recorded it. This video was fucking made like yesterday, before we had this conversation. And in this comment, what did I say? True, you don't explicitly say it. My bad if I said you stated this explicitly. But I think that the assumption here is it's a very, very heavily implied thing. Because the colonization joke, it's not even a colonization joke, right? What was the joke? You heavily implying it by condemning Joey for being disrespectful to the victims of colonization when the joke was about mocking Columbus's ignorance and equating the tourists' behavior. I don't think it's possible for a person to make this joke and disrespect victims of colonization unless they were glorifying it. And you know what? Like, I totally get your point afterwards, right? But this is after you pivoted off the first video to make it seem like, actually, no, I never said that. And actually, I'm not really, the colonization, no, I'm just saying that this is a bad thing for, like, using the T word to rile up, the new people coming in and how that's like the source of all issues. No, I saw your third video. I totally get it. 100% I get it. But how is someone supposed to listen to this clip where you say this is a new low? You would compare anime tourist to Columbus and then bring up the victims of Columbus's action during colonization. So come on. I mean, you're in chat right now. So like, genuinely, how else am I supposed to understand this? Straight up. There's a certain group of anime fans, I'm saying they're placing themselves in the analogy of colonization versus victims. That is the third video onwards. And if you listen to the video, I think I make it very clear that, okay, you have shifted the narrative. And maybe you had these thoughts in the first fucking video. It's so hard to get everything out in a minute short, right? I absolutely acknowledge that. But in that third video, when I listened to it, you've completely shifted. You don't even acknowledge what you said in the first fucking video. And now you're saying, what do you mean? I wasn't directly, saying you was. See how you're literally like playing lawyer talk right now? Hanging on to these technicalities of, I didn't say it. How else is someone supposed to listen to this fucking clip and come to any other conclusion than the fact that you are literally condemning this guy for glorifying colonization? Am I being unfair? I think you're being unfair. I think you, again, got caught up by the fucking Anime Man haters online, them bolstering your fucking engagement, and you don't want to fucking admit a mistake. Even if what you said in the third video is everything that you truly believe, the fact that you hang on to this technicality, it tells me that you don't care about this shit. You just care about fucking rage baiting and representing yourself in the best way possible, which is smart. But can we just acknowledge that the first fucking clip you made, you really gonna say that there is no any semblance of glorification of like colonization? Like, I have nothing against you. I have nothing against the Anime Man. I don't care about any of that. This is actually so fucking stupid here too. This is genuinely the most pointless fucking bullshit drama of just debate lords trying to seem correct. I just care about being honest and being genuine. Straight up. And when I listen to that clip, the implication of a person making fun of Columbus, equating that to a tourist, and you bringing up the fucking victims and saying this is a new low. How could anyone else assume anything else other than that. And again, right, your other takes about how, oh, the weebs are actually the ones, you know, portraying themselves as victims of colonization, and now you're labeling, you know, the tourists as colonizers, you know, that kind of victim stuff. Sure. That can be stuff afterwards, right? That can absolutely be stuff afterwards. But like, to say that like I'm misrepresenting your point when you are misrepresenting the anime man, to then play on technicality and argue against it, no, I'm not gonna get on Discord. I'm not gonna do a fucking voice chat about it. It's a very clear-cut bullshit here. Can we just acknowledge that the first clip you made, it is so disingenuous to say that glorifying colonization is not a focal point of it? Because I think that you simply wanted to drag in his name. I think you're rage baiting, and you think it's a trendy thing right now because of how hot that topic was. You brought his name in, and you brought your friend's name in, defending your friend for being called a hoodweep, which I fully support. But then I think the anime man, the hatred for him, stockpiled, and you got into a position where people are calling you out for the bullshit, saying you're disingenuous, you're fucking reaching. And now you're at a point where, again, the people backing you aren't even your core fans. These are fucking anime man haters backing you. And you can't say, I didn't mean that. And instead, you pivot and go on to this like social commentary about it is all about politics, that it is all about, you know, how this slur, the T word, is the root cause of everything. And this is a problem. You know what I mean? And you know, the third video stuff, perfectly fine. If you truly believe that, then like I have nothing against it. I just care about the fact that you think that I'm misrepresenting you off of this fucking clip. Are we for real right now? Are we for real right now? Let's like, in what let me try to give you the most insane fucking example. Let me try to give you the most fucking insane example right now to like portray like my thought process. And I might get banned for this shit, but here we go. Here we go, right? So, we got the anime man. We got Columbus, right? We got, you know, victims of colonization, right? We got the three components. Instead of Columbus, let's make it Hitler. And instead of victims of colonization, let's call them Jewish people. Okay? It's a very direct one-to-one comparison I'm making right now, right? We're talking about a person and horrific events, right? Let me just make the field right now, okay? We're just setting the field. So, the joke, right? The joke is Columbus's ignorance. Again, I hate that I'm even need to type in this shit because I don't give a fuck about Columbus. I genuinely don't give a fuck about colonization. I can empathize with the victims of colonization and admit that it is a terrible act, but I'm just saying it's like so stupid that I'm even like this deep into it, writing Columbus's name over and over again. That's the thing I find cringe. But let me just fucking try to portray this point really fucking clear. The joke is Columbus's ignorance, right? Joke is mocking Columbus's ignorance and tying that, right, to tourist behavior, right? Tourist behavior, right? That's what we're doing. To shit on the tourists, right? So, then you say, then LNHistorian says, right? No, not LN Hitler. LNHistorian says, this is a new low to bring in, right? Victims in this comparison. That's what you said. We played that clip. I'm not making this shit up. You fucking said this. Now, let me make an insane comparison. So somehow, right? Then the other comparison. Here we go. The fucked up joke. Let's mocking Hitler, right? For the Holocaust, right? Mocking Holocaust. And tying that to, I don't know, some behavior that we want to just, you know, make fun of. I don't know. It doesn't have to be tourist, right? Whatever. So let's just say Joey, the anime man, made a joke about Hitler and said, damn, Hitler's fucking wilding out. That shit was crazy. And whatever new group of people, that behavior is the same. Then, am I then fucking shitting on the Jews now. Am I? I'm not. I think this is a very simple example that I'm making. It's a one-to-one. The joke is literally Columbus's ignorance is so fucking stupid that I think that the tourist behavior, we're tying that together. If someone made fun of Columbus or someone made fun of Hitler and tied a different group together, you would then come in and say, I can't believe you hate Jews. Do you see where I'm coming from? I'm trying to give you the most fucking ridiculous analogy right now by tying in one-to-one things. No one would ever come to that conclusion because that's a fucking ridiculous thing. For someone to mock Hitler and then to tie it to some other group's behavior and make that example, and then for someone else to come in and say, holy shit, I can't believe you would sacrifice the horrific acts of what happened and make fun of the Jewish victims. Am I crazy? No, there's a reason I'm not gonna bring you onto a fucking Discord call so that we can just rant about fucking 2 hours going in fucking loops, because we're not gonna have a fucking productive conversation. I'm trying to give you a specific one-to-one example. I'm playing your fucking clip. I don't care about what you mean. Here's the thing, right? You can gaslight me and say I'm misrepresenting you all you want. I don't give a fuck. Because you can say anything you want about I didn't actually mean that. I'm just playing your receipts. And I'm saying that the only way you could possibly condemn this guy is if you think you're glorifying colonization. And then you come to these fucking videos and do mental gymnastics and fucking hurdles and rely on these fucking lawyer talk about this technicality. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How am I wrong about this? Again, it doesn't matter what you mean after it. I don't care about like your pivoting of I actually didn't mean that. I'm saying that when you play this fucking clip, this is the only fucking way someone could logically conclude. So either A, you really didn't mean it and you just fucked up and you misrepresented yourself. And now you can't blame me for watching this fucking clip and coming to the most logical fucking conclusion. I feel like I'm not being unfair. I feel like I'm being the most logical and rational person right now. And you're like trying to twist this and portray me as misrepresenting you. And again, you never said it, right? You never explicitly said it. And I said, my bad. But how else is someone supposed to take this? How else is someone supposed to fucking take this clip or any other way? No matter how you truly felt. That's the fucking focus here, right? Like you can go live and make your fucking videos about this is what I actually meant. But when I see this clip and I come to this rational conclusion, can you at least fucking agree that even if you didn't mean it, this is the only fucking way someone could like conclude? Am I crazy? Am I actually fucking crazy? Because I don't think I am. I think he's simply too deep in. I straight up think that he's literally, this is how it goes. He baited. He fucking baited and got the negative engagement, got a lot of fucking heat for it, then realizes, shit, what I kind of said was actually dumb as fuck. Let me pivot and change my entire fucking representation from the beginning. I actually didn't mean that. Let me make a third video and explain what I truly meant. You know what I mean? Again, this shit doesn't matter. This is the most like pointless fucking drama. It's not even drama. It's just a bunch of fucking Reddit debate lords that doesn't want to lose an argument, myself included. But at the very least, I portray you the exact clips, the receipts, and show you that this is the only way someone can come to the conclusion. And I think I'm fair. I think, like, again, it's not my fault that you misrepresent yourself. No matter what your intention is, you misrepresent your own fucking intention. And then to say that I am being unfair off of your own fucking clips? Come on. Come on.